Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Isaac. Today, I want to talk about the unfortunate reality of cybercrime in the Nigerian fintech space and how these companies I'm going to talk about suffered staggering losses, losing millions of dollars to hackers. After that, I'm going to talk about some valuable lessons to learn. Alright, so let's get to it. So the first company on the list is Glade. Glade is a Nigerian fintech startup supported by Techstars. They are an all-in-one business finance solution for SMEs, providing accounts for global transactions, payments, cash flow, and expense management tools that help businesses and entrepreneurs to save time, increase profits, and grow faster. Glade fell victim to an internal hack, joining the ever-growing list of financial technology companies facing significant losses as a result of technology breaches. According to TechAbout's report, the hack took place in 2022, resulting in a loss of approximately $214,000 for Glade. The breach was attributed to a former employee who is currently on the run, as stated in the report. Lee Victor, the CEO of Glade, confirmed the hack but refrained from disclosing the specific amount that was lost. He acknowledged that the perpetrators successfully hacked into the company's back-end infrastructure and made away with the funds. The incident was reported to law enforcement agencies to facilitate further investigations. Moving on to number 2 is Patricia. Patricia is one of Nigeria's prominent cryptocurrency marketplace. It allows you to buy or sell gift cards and Bitcoin of any value, store them in a BTC or local currency wallet, and smoothly switch between the two for everyday transactions like airtime, data, and cable subscriptions. Patricia encountered a significant security breach that compromised its financial assets. In response to this incident, the company swiftly took measures to protect its user base and strengthen its security infrastructure. To ensure the safety of its platform, Patricia temporarily froze user withdrawals and initiated internal restructuring to enhance its security features. In an email notification to customers, Patricia's retail trading app announced the suspension of withdrawals due to the breach, emphasizing that only the retail application itself was affected. Patricia collaborated with law enforcement agencies to identify the individuals responsible for the breach. Notably, progress in the investigation was made through the compromise of Naira assets, a significant portion of which were reportedly linked to a particular individual. According to reliable sources familiar with the matter, the hack occurred in January 2022, resulting in a reported loss of $2 million for the company. Of course, concerns about Patricia's financial stability have risen due to the breach, specifically regarding the vulnerability of its Bitcoin and Naira assets. At number 3, we have MTN's Momo. Momo Payment Service Bank, the newly launched financial services subsidiary of MTN Nigeria, experienced a breach in the last week of May 2022, just days after its launch. It was reported that the breach resulted in a loss of 22 billion naira, which is about $53 million for the bank. In Nigeria, payment service banks operate under a mobile money license specifically designed for non-bank institutions. These banks offer services such as deposit withdrawals, cross-border remittances, and issuance of debit cards, but not credit cards. However, it was reported that Momo suffered unauthorized transfers totaling $53 million, involving around 700,000 transactions to approximately 8,000 accounts across 18 Nigerian commercial banks. Momo became aware of the transfers on the 25th of May 2022 and immediately halted them, leading to a temporary suspension of their services. The suspension was resolved within 24 hours. Although the statement released by Momo did not explicitly mention the amount lost due to the transfers, it emphasized that the company successfully worked with relevant stakeholders to reverse the majority of the unauthorized transactions. Reports about the breach indicated that Momo filed a lawsuit, with each of the 18 banks involved being asked to clarify the amount they received in their customers' accounts from the $53 million transfer. Momo acknowledged that some customers of these banks may have already withdrawn the funds, but it expects the banks to return any remaining transferred amounts. The breach raised questions about the level of preparedness by MTN for the rollout of the new bank. At number 4, we have Flutterwave. Flutterwave, the largest startup in Africa based on private valuation, experienced a recent incident involving a hack that resulted in the disappearance of over 2.9 billion naira, which is about $4.2 million from its accounts. According to TechPoint Africa, which reviewed the relevant documents, unidentified individuals carried out 63 transactions, transferring the funds across 28 accounts in early February 2022. Flutterwave took some legal actions and collaborated with law enforcement agencies to freeze accounts across 27 financial institutions that were involved in the transactions. The exact cause and method of the hack have not been determined yet. However, speculation in an online commentary suggests that the hack may have involved social engineering, wherein the hackers gained access to merchants' keys and subsequently accessed the funds in their Flutterwave accounts. Meanwhile, Flutterwave issued a statement denying that it was hacked. At number 5, we have iTex. iTex is a financial technology company in Nigeria that manages POS terminals. It was reported that a group of 8 men alleged to be part of a fraud syndicate were arraigned by a Lagos State Police Command before the Federal High Court in Lagos. The charges against them include hacking into the server of iTex Integrated Services Limited and stealing 435.3 million naira. And finally, at number 6, we have Globus Bank. Globus Bank Limited is one of the 26 commercial banks in Nigeria. They suffered a significant setback as a result of hackers withdrawing customers' funds amounting to 1.7 billion naira from the bank following a system glitch. The bank, in its application before a high court in Lagos, explained that the fraudulent transfers took place after its USSD channel experienced a technical issue. Although the bank managed to recover 817 million naira from the fraudsters' accounts, it has been unable to retrieve 962 million naira from accounts held in 8 commercial banks in the country. Globus Bank Limited is a relatively new player in the banking sector, and I'm not sure if this contributes to why this hack was possible, but the truth is that the security of the banking system in Nigeria as a whole has been called into question on several occasions. In 2018, a 28-year-old medical doctor turned hacker named Michael Williams, who was arrested for purchasing a 28 million naira Porsche car from a dealer with fake bank alerts, claimed that financial institutions operating in the country have vulnerable online banking systems. What are the lessons from these stories? The incidents involving Glade, Patricia, Momo, Flutterwave, iTex, and Globus Bank highlight the critical need for robust cybersecurity measures. In the case of Glade, the breach was attributed to a former employee who had unauthorized access to the company's back-end infrastructure. This highlights the importance of employee security awareness and the need for proper access controls and monitoring systems. Companies need to educate their employees about security best practices, enforce strong password policies, and regularly review and revoke access privileges to minimize the risk of internal breaches. The incident demonstrates the need for continuous improvement and strengthening of security infrastructure. Companies must regularly assess their security systems, conduct vulnerability testing, and stay updated with the latest security technologies and practices. This includes implementing multi-factor authentication, encryption protocols, intrusion detection systems, and robust firewalls to protect against evolving threats. The breaches underscore the importance of compliance with regulatory standards and frameworks in the financial technology sector. Companies need to adhere to industry-specific regulations such as data protection laws and security guidelines to ensure the privacy and security of customer information. Compliance can help mitigate risk, enhance customers' trust, and protect against potential legal and financial consequences. And there you have it, a glimpse into the unfortunate stories of Nigerian fintech companies that lost millions to hackers. It's a reminder that even the most robust systems can be breached, and constant vigilance is crucial. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe.